You have no conscience. You have no conscience about.
One of the root causes of the problem that the Igbo people are suffering today are related to our Western Igbo brothers, but yet they keep denying their identity. They are not Igbo. If you are not Igbo, then who are you? He who denies his identity yet cannot trace his origin is lost. The Igbo people are one of the most hated tribes in Nigeria, and the root cause of this hatred is related to our Western Igbo brothers, the Anioma Igbo people. But yet they keep denying their identity. They are not Igbos. And the Ikwere people, many of them, they keep denying their identity. They are not Igbo. The question is, if you are not Igbo, then who are you? I am going to introduce you to a certain war called the Ekumeku War. This is one of the tough wars that mark the history of Igbos. And this war is between the British Royal Niger Company and the Aniama people of Igbo people. The Igbo resistance during this war was so prominent in history that the British hated the Igbo so much because of the heavy resistance and the casualties they suffered. And this hatred was transferred to the present day Nigeria. Another event that made the Igbo people be one of the most hated tribes in Nigeria is associated with the coup of 1966 that was tagged an Igbo coup. Remember, this coup was tagged an Igbo coup, but the man that initiated and spearheaded this coup is called Chukwuma Nzogo, our Western Igbo brother. But today they are denying their identity. They are not Igbos. If you deny your identity without tracing your origin, who are you?
And I don't get conscience. Conscience, profile. You just must say conscience, profile. Conscience, pull to my. Now, at times, when I see the people of Anioma and the Igbos of the Midwest region denying that they are not Igbo, do you know how annoying it is? Now, I want to shock you. I want to shock you that these people actually forgot that the problem, the real problem, the entire Igbo nation is actually facing today, and the hatred, suppression that we all are facing today, including me, the Ikwere man, was actually caused and emanated from that area. Of course, as at then, there was nothing like state or regional creation. In fact, there was nothing like Nigeria as at then. But then, there was an event that took place, which is a Ekumeku War. That Ekumeku War was fought between the Igbos and the British government. The Igbos fought that war for several years. British soldiers died in their number. A lot of casualties from the side of the British government. The British government never liked the Igbos for that action because the Igbos resisted them so much that they were not allowed to penetrate Igbo land. That is where the Igbo man's problem emanated from. And thereafter, the British government began to spread hatred, began to mastermind hatred and the suppression of Igbos that you're seeing today. Now, the second one was, of course, you know, the infamous Igbo coup. A coup organized by the Yorubas was later framed an Igbo coup. One of those persons who participated in that coup was an Igbo man from Mbanam community in present-day Delta State. His name is Chukwuma Kaduna Nzogo. Today, you will be shocked that when you go to such communities where the problem of the entire Igbo nation, where entire race was tagged and was made to be hated, you will see people from that same community claim that they are not Igbo. You know, shock you. People who speak Igbo, people who practice Igbo culture, people whose custom and tradition, everything about them, including the food they eat, is Igbo, claim that they are not Igbo. These two major events came from Anioma, came from the then, or what you call the then Midwest region Igbos. The Igbo nation will not deny their own brothers. When we heard that Chukwuma Kaduna Nzogo was responsible and they have tagged him, we embraced it. We took it. We chested it and fought for it. For 3 years, the entire Igbo nation fought another war for 3 good years because of the problem a Delta State Igbo man from Akpanam cost on the Igbo nation. We fought 3 solid years, and the casualties was more than millions. Over 3 million souls of Igbos, innocent Igbos, were killed because of this same Anyoma Midwest Igbos of present-day Nigeria. Then, without conscience that these people fought for us, these people stood for us in the Kukumeku War, these same people stood for us in the Civil War, embraced what they never crimed, they never committed. They stood for us. In spite of all this, you still come today to say, I am not Igbo. When you speak Igbo, practice Igbo culture, tradition, custom, and you have the guts and the temerity with no conscience, and you say you are not an Igbo man. Then when you finish claiming that you are not an Igbo man, you still go back and commit crimes. An entire nation will still target Igbo man. And you come to tell the Igbo nation you are not an Igbo man. The one fools from Yoruba land who came to invade the Igbo territory of Idu will now be putting fire on your bottom. Tell them you are not Igbo so that you will get appointment. Tell them you are not Igbo so that you will be incorporated into the Nigerian system or whatever. Tell them you are not Igbo. You will have oil pipeline contract surveillance. Tell them you are not Igbo. You will become a king who will recognize you. And they are fooling you. But when you commit another crime, they all target Igbo. Thunder fire you there. Thunder fire all of you there. You have no conscience. You have no conscience. And I don't get conscience. Conscience for fire. You just must say conscience for fire. Conscience pull to my mono.